Hi guys, Philippe here, and today I brought a nice flow sequence for us. So we're gonna start with a nice stretching, a nice mobilization, and then activations. And we are gonna perform twice, and then in the last part, we are going to do all movements together. All right, so let's start. Sit in a comfortable position for you or in your knees. And let's start with wrist preparation. So palms together, fingers crossed, and let's start with wrist roll. Connecting your movement with your breath and move your hand forward, outside, and forward, outside, forward, outside, and one more time forward and outside. So in switch direction, so backward, outside, backward, outside, backward, outside, and one more time backward and outside. From here, open your elbows and lift your elbow. Imagine a wave through your arms. So wrists, forearms together, wrists and elbows again. Elbow, wrists, forearms together, switch and open your elbow again. Let's do it. Elbow, wrist, and elbow. One more time. Elbow, wrist, forearm, and elbow again. And switch. So elbow, wrist, wrist, and elbow. Elbow, wrist. So just imagine a wave. Don't think too much, just keep going. One more time. And stop in the middle. So wrists together and palms up. Now, thumbs cross your palm. Move your hands forward. And then back hands together. Switch and open again. Perfect. Move forward and keep going. Open. Two more times. Forward. Switch and open. Just one more time. So forward. Switch and open. Perfect. Stop in the middle and same thing to the opposite direction. So pinky fingers together. Back hands together. Move forward. Open. And keep going. Pinky fingers, back hands, forward, and just two more times. Forward, open, and one more time. Move forward and open. So now we have a relief position. If you need to relieve or if you need to rest, so back hands together and drop down your elbows and just relieve here. It's a nice position for you. All right, so let's start with spine wave. So in this position, your hip go to your heel, relieve here, and move your hands forward. From here, lift your hip, close your spine, flex your spine as much as you can, travel forward, and from here, lift your feet together. And drop down, squeeze your glutes, drop down your hip to the floor, keeping with your chin in your chest, and then open. Look to the sky. Press your feet together and come back. Chin in your chest. Press the floor. Imagine a wave through your spine and then come back to your child pose. Perfect. Let's start again. So lift your hip, flex your spine, chin in your chest, travel forward. Lift your feet, press your feet together, drop down your hip and look to the sky. Relief. Open your chest. Chin your chest. Press the floor. Imagine a wave through your spine and then come back to your child pose. And let's start two more times. Let's go, guys. Lift. Travel. Open. Long arms, long neck. Press your feet together and come back. And just one more time. and lift. Travel. Lift your feet. Squeeze your glutes and open. Perfect. Once here, bend your elbows and lay down. And from here, open your arms in the same direction of your shoulders. And then from here, bend your right knee, your toe go outside, and then twist. So squeeze your glutes and your back leg. Try to touch your toes in your fingers. Then come back. Same thing, come back to the center. Left knee, open your left toe and twist. Rotate your lower back. Squeeze your glutes and then come back. Bend your right knee, inhale, open, exhale, and twist. Come back. Same thing to the opposite side, so left leg, open, and twist. And come back. Hands below your shoulder, press the floor, look to the sky, chin your chest, press the floor, and then come back to your child pose. Perfect. So from here, sit crab. So your feet a little bit more larger than your hip. Open your chest and long arms behind you. From here, drop down your knee to the left side. And then come back to the center. And same thing to the opposite side. Come back to the center. One more each side. So left side. Come back. And right side. Come back. Perfect. Stop in the middle and hands go forward. Open your chest and drop down your knee to the left side. And your chest follow your knee. And then come back to the center. And same thing to the opposite side. So right side, your chest follow your knee and come back to the center. And one more each side. Left side, come back. And right side. And come back to the center. So now move for your child pose again, and let's gonna perform the mountain climber. So now tap your toes on the floor and your hip go towards your heel. From here, look between your hands and bring your right leg outside of your right arm. Perfect. Extend your left leg and then come back to your low beast or child pose. Left leg, mountain climber. Look forward, come back. Right leg, mountain climber. Look forward, come back. One more time, so left leg, mountain climber. And then, so from here, bring your right leg outside of your right arm and then travel with your hand around your body and your hand go toward to your back foot and then come back. Plant your hands on the floor and come back to your child pose. Same thing to the opposite direction, so left leg, left arm travel toward to your foot and come back. One more each side, so right leg, mountain climber, travel. Come back. And one more time, so left leg, mountain climber, and open. And come back to your child pose. Perfect. So now we're going to do our movements again, a little bit more fluid, a little bit more faster. All right? So let's start again. Pine wave. So hip in your heel, your hands forward and lift. Travel forward, lift your foot, your feet, and open. Then come back. We have 4 movements here. Let's go again. Lift, spine wave. Open. come back. 2 more times. Travel, open, come back. And the last time, and travel forward. From here, bend your elbows, laying down, open your arms, right leg, bend your right knee, and twist. Come back. Left leg, bend, and twist. Come back. One more time each side. So right leg, scorpion reach. Come back. Then left leg, scorpion reach. And come back. Perfect. Hands below your shoulder, press the floor, look to the sky. Chin in your chest, press the floor, and come back to your child pose. From here, sit crab. Hands behind you. Your feet a little bit more large than your hip and drop down to the left side. Come back. Drop down to right side. Come back. Left side. Come back. And right side. And then come back to the center. Hands forward and drop down to left side again. Come back. Drop down to right side. Come back. One more each side. So left side, come back, and right side. And then come back to the center. Move for your child pose, but now tap your toes all four. And then from here, right leg, mountain climber. Look forward, come back. Left leg, mountain climber. And come back. One more each side. So right leg, mountain climber. Come back. And left leg, mountain climber. And come back. Nice. Right leg, mountain climber again, but now travel with your hand. And come back. And left leg, mountain climber, and travel. Around you, and come back. And one more time each side, so right leg, mountain climber, and open. Come back. And then left leg, mountain climber, and open. And come back to your child pose. Perfect, guys. First part done, and the second part with a little bit more challenger movements. All right? So I just want to show for you first, and then you can follow along. First exercise, wave and load. So tap your toes on the floor and go with your hip in your heel. From here, your hands go forward, and then extending your legs and go to your high hip position. It's a little bit different than down dog, keeping with your heels high. All right, so extending your legs, your hip go up, long spine, your head's between your shoulders, and then flex your spine, chin your chest, travel forward, drop down your hip in direction of or towards you, or and open. But don't touch your knee on floor. Press the floor, long arms, long neck, then chin your chest, press the floor, imagine a wave through your spine, go to high hip position, and then bend your knees and go to your child pose. Let's do it together. So 4 movements. High hip. Correct yourself here. Send your hip to the sky and travel. Wave and load. Open. Then come back. High hip and then child pose. Perfect. Let's once again. So lift. Travel. Open. Come back to your chest, press the floor, high hip, and then child pose. 2 more times, guys. Let's go. Lift. Travel. Open. And come back. High hip and child pose. Just 1 more time. Let's go. Lift. Travel. Open. high hip, and child pose. So take a rest. Next movement, we have scorpion reach. So what is that? Tap your toes on the floor and go to your lotus beast again, or child pose, what you prefer. And from here, just pay attention first and then you can follow along. So bring your right knee in your opposite wrist. Alright, so from here, lift your right knee in your opposite wrist, but don't touch your legs on the floor. And imagine a circle through your body. So imagine your toes, draw a circle, open, send your knee towards the sky. Flex a little bit your base leg. Press the floor, high hip, and to come back in the same way, tap your knee in your wrist and come back to your child pose. Let's do it together. So right leg, tap in your opposite wrist. Open. Rock yourself, send your knee toward to the sky and come back. Tap and lotus beast. Same thing to the opposite side. So left leg, tap, open, scorpion reach. Come back, tap, and child pose. One more time each side. So right leg, tap, and open. Come back, tap, and child pose. One more time, left leg, scorpion reach, tap, and open. And come back, tap, and child pose. Relief. Well done, guys. Next exercise, shin box switch. So from here, sit in your shin box. What is this position? Your left leg in front of you, your right leg behind you or outside. All right, and from here, your right leg, your back leg pass in front of you, and then your front leg go back and switch. Perfect. One more time, let's do it again. So left leg behind you and move forward and switch. Send your front leg behind you and outside. One more time each side. So right leg, shin box, switching. And left leg, shin box, switch. Perfect, well done. Next exercise. From here, from your shin box position, plant your hands on the floor, but keeping with your knee between your hands, all right? And your left leg in front of you and your knee between your hands. From here, press the floor, and then your back leg, your right leg go outside of your arm. And your knee send back, send your knee back, all right? Press the floor, look forward, and then we have push up here. Tap your nose on the floor, come back. Then your back leg, send your knee between your hands, and your front leg, send behind you. Let's do it again. So right leg outside, left leg behind you, and we have push up. Tap and come back. Knee between your hands and sit chin box again. So if you feel comfortable, we have a little bit more fast switch, all right? So send your back leg outside and go to mountain climber and come back. Chin box. If you need, keeping the regression, but let's go, let's try it. And mountain climber, push up, and shin box. Just one more time, so mountain climber, push up, and shin box. Perfect. I'm gonna perform to the other side. Let's go with me. So right leg in front of you, and your left leg behind you. Plant your hands on the floor, and now your left leg outside and your right leg behind you, standing. Then push up. Come back, shin box. One more time. So left leg, right leg, push up, and come back. And if you feel comfortable, follow me. Mountain climber, and push up, and come back. And one more time, mountain climber, and push up, and shin box position. Perfect, guys. So let's do all movements again. One more time, a little bit more fluid, all right? So let's start with wave and load. Load this position or child pose. Let's go. High hip, travel, wave, unload, open, and come back. Let's go 2 more times. So lift, travel, open, and come back. Just one more, guys. Let's go. So lift, travel, open, and then come back to child pose. From here, right log, scorpion reach, tap in your opposite waist, and open. Come back, tap, and child pose, and left leg, scorpion reach, and open. Come back, tap, and child pose one more time. So right leg, scorpion reach, tap, and open. Come back, tap, and child pose, and left leg, scorpion reach, tap, and open. And tap, and come back to your child pose. Perfect. Last movement, shin box, switch. From here, left leg in front of you and right leg behind you. And then switch. 1, and then switch. 2, and then switch. 3, and then switch. 4. Perfect. From here, plant your hands on floor, your knee between your hands, and mountain climber. Start slow and push up, and come back. One more time slow. So right leg, slow, open, and push up. And then if you feel comfortable, let's go a little bit more fast and switch. Mountain climber, push up, shin box. Mountain climber, push up, and shin box. Perfect, guys. So same thing to the opposite side. Right leg in front of you. Plant your hands on the floor, your knee in between your hands, and start slow. Push up. Come back. Mountain climber. Let's go again. Push up. And shin box. One more time. Let's go. Switch. Push up. And come back. Let's go. Let's try it. And mountain climber. And push up. And shin box. Perfect, guys. Second part, done. Next part, let's perform the entire flow. I just want to show for you first, and then you can follow me. All right? Let's go. Load beast. Wave, unload. Come back to load beast. Right leg, scorpion, reach. Then bring your right knee between your hands and we have a shin box position. From here, switch. And from here, plant your hands on the floor and mountain climber. Push up and come back to your child pose. This is one side, and then we're gonna perform to the other side. We're gonna perform the entire flow 3 times each side. All right, let's do it. So let's start your load beast position with slow movements. Let's go high hip, Wait, unload. Come back to your load beast. Then right leg, scorpion, reach, tap, and open. Then send your knee between your hands and sit shin box. From here, switch. From here, plant your hands on the floor, press the floor, and we have mountain climber. Push up and come back to your child pose. Same thing to the opposite direction. So wave, unload, open, come back, and child pose. And left leg, scorpion, reach, open. Perfect. Guys, from here, send your knee between your hands, sit chin box. From here, switch. From here, plant your hands on the floor, mountain climber, push up, and then child pose. Perfect. One more time, a little bit more faster, a little bit more fluid. All right? So let's go. When unload, oh, and high hip and child pose. So right leg, scorpion reach, tap and open. Send your knee between your hands, shin box, and switch. From here, plant your hands on the floor and mountain climber, push up, and child pose. And one more time to the left, to the other side. So wave, unload, open, high hip, and child pose. And left leg, scorpion reach, open, stand your knee between your hands, sit shin box, and switch. And mountain climber, push up, and child pose. Perfect, guys. Last time, as faster as you can control. All right, if you feel comfortable, just follow me. Load beast, wave, unload, open, come back. Right leg, scorpion reach, open. Send your knee between your hands, shin box, switch. Mountain climber, push up, and then child pose. And the other side, let's go. Travel, wave, unload, come back. High hip and child pose, and left leg, scorpion reach. And send your knee between your hands and switch. And mountain climber, push up, and child pose. Well done, guys. Perfect. So if you feel comfortable, if you want to continue, keep going for 3 or more rounds. All right. Well done, and hope see you soon, guys. Thank you so much.